a cute little Kirby, and you are watching PyroFenix's vlogs.
To my long-time viewers, this should be a familiar scene. Now, as you can see, we have the wife's chair. I will kind of do one of those, as you can see. There it is, and look, there is a cat cleaning itself. So, suffice it to say, you could say life has returned to normal. And, so, here it is. It's a Wednesday, April 10th. So, in 9 days, 3 years married. 3. Now, in contrast, it was also 3 years in a relationship that we had. Be right back. Yes. And speaking of life returning to normal, that was the wife. Just give me an update about something that happened yesterday. Nothing I really want to say on here. So yeah, life has returned to normal, and alright, so to backtrack a little bit, 3 years married, 3 years relationship before that, but 6 months of the time was a friendship. Because when I met her, she was already dating someone else. So it was kind of like 6 months to kind of like get out of that relationship and things like that. And it's kind of rough when you bounce from one relationship to the other. Everybody knows this. The fortunate thing in her case is that she had someone there to help her through, which is kind of a mixed blessing kind of thing, if you kind of think about it. There's a fear of a rebound. Well, I think my theory is kind of this, though. I think if it's okay, it's kind of like it's the grieving process is a much smoother process if you already know that someone is dying. I've had many instances where I've seen fully functional individuals turn into vegetables, and you pretty much kind of know, yeah, they're on their last days. So when it finally comes to the point where they are, already gone, you've already gone through the process. The only time it becomes an issue as far as grieving is when it's something sudden. Is when you just get a call one day and like someone's dead. There was no preparation. You didn't see the process of them, you're basically watching their life leaving their physical shell. And so in her case, the relationship, that's what the relationship was. She saw the relationship die because for a year and a half, it was just a lot of stuff. That stuff I really don't want to get into, but that's all I'm going to say. Is just, so for a year and a half, she's been grieving about the relationship. So when she went into another one, it was kind of an easy to transition because there was no real grieving to do because she's already done it. If you kind of catch my drift here. So yeah, there is running a risk of the whole thing about, a rebound, but not really. It was easier to transition because there was someone there. If you had to do it by yourself, okay, that's different. But also the other 3, but you can also argue this too, is what should have happened at the beginning happened for the past 3 weeks, where there was a separation of people who just had to think things through, had to get a reality check, you know, not from my perspective, but hers too as well, for both people. So, you know, so in this way, it's you take yourself out of the situation, so when you go into it, you're in a different mindset. And in the end, it helps both people. You know, it's kind of like this. When a pattern repeats, sometimes you have to do something really radical to make that circle be broken. There's a lot of things I've had to do that I didn't want to do, but it broke the cycle. It did. The end result was more positive than what the cause was. So, but today's mostly been relaxing. I had an interview on Monday and got some mixed vibes from it. But in the long run, it's one of those type of things where somebody says something and you latch onto that one thing, and you're kind of like, you think about it afterwards and you're like, yeah, okay, no. Anyway, hope you guys had a good Wednesday. It is nice and sunny out, and I actually, not for nothing, I had to turn on the AC last night. Like, oh, like I was like, because I looked at I went to in the hallway. We have a thermometer, and it has like what it's set to and what the current temperature is. Inside, it was 78 degrees. And this was, granted, this was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So you can imagine how hot it was during the day. So. But you guys, you are awesome. I want to thank you all for watching my life, watching my 40s, you know, and I do appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos, even to the end, and that makes a whole paragraph comment. You know who you are. And not much else. But I don't know. I work tomorrow, so not sure if I'm going to make a video or not. Maybe, maybe not. I'm trying to stick to, at least if I do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at least it'll be something consistent. So, anyway, guys, do not attempt to adjust your internet because it has been ADHD.